to mix Halloween with K-pop. So today we're going to make our own EXO inspired lipstick. So I found a really simple recipe for lipstick online that I thought would be fun to try out. And the ingredients are just 2 kinds of oil and a crayon. Now I know that there's a lot of talk online on whether or not it's safe to use crayons in cosmetics or not. But since I'm not wearing this every day, I'm just gonna wear it once in a while. And the ingredients in this are just colorant and paraffin, which is actually in a lot of lipstick brands already. I feel like it's safe to use just for a once in a while thing. So I'm gonna go with this simple recipe because it only has 3 ingredients and it's easy to do. The first thing that we have to do is boil some water, so that's in there. And then put an empty ramekin in the pan, did that too. So now we have to cut up 1 crayon and get the oil measured out. So I kind of want to do like a fire color for the EXO version. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this like peach and this red and see if I can mix them together to get like a corally fire color. So we'll see if this works. Now, I'm assuming I should use mostly peach with a little bit of the red and see how it turns out. So let's say about that much peach and that much red. Oh, this is harder than I thought it would be. I'm like sliding out of my chair because it's so hard to cut. Okay, let's just, yeah. Breaking them is easier than cutting them. I don't know why it says to cut them. Let's just break them. All right, so set these over here. All right, so I guess we have to cut these in small pieces so they melt faster. Okay, that works. Really noisy. Maybe you shouldn't do this if you have like really sensitive neighbors. Okay, we're just break this. This seems, yeah, breaking this is, I spoke too soon. Okay. There we go. All right, so the next instruction is I have to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of olive oil and 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil to this. Now, I'm allergic to coconut oil, so I guess I won't really be using this, but I should have enough left over to make some to give to you guys. So there may be a giveaway in your future. So let's see, 1/4 of a teaspoon of olive oil. Okay, and 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil. I don't know why, I keep thinking that's gonna like explode or something. It's very, jumpy. I guess it's Halloween, so that makes sense. All right, coconut oil. I guess we just mix it now. Oh wow, that's like melting like crazy. Ooh, that's a really pretty shade. Okay, so while this is melting, I have these cute little lipstick molds that I got from Amazon, and I got 3 of these for like $9. So I'm gonna use those today. And once this is done, I'm just gonna put it in here. It looks like that's completely melted. So I'm gonna turn that off so it doesn't explode on me. You know, what I didn't think about was how to get it from that into that. 1 second. Okay, so I actually had my mom get this out for me because I didn't have the right pot holder, but now that I have the right pot holder, we should be good for the second color. So this cooled off a little bit, just enough to pick up. So I'm gonna try to pour it in here. So we'll see how this goes. Ah, okay, it's a little messy. Ooh. Oh, hey, that worked well. Okay, well now I have an extra one, which means this one is the one for the giveaway. So let's fill this one up too. Ooh, it's a little hot on the bottom. Be careful with the hot stuff. Okay, so these 2 are poured. So according to the instructions, these are supposed to go in the fridge for about 20 minutes. They're already starting to harden on the top though. So I feel like they may not even need to be in there that long. I'm just gonna like tap them a little bit in case there's any air bubbles. And I'm gonna go stick these in the fridge. I will be right back. Okay, so I forgot to hit record by mistake before I started cleaning this, but before I make my next color, I'm just wiping this out so that there's no red in the black color. And I think this one is going to be the EXO version. So I wanna see if we can get this like a true black lipstick. So I'm gonna use just one black crayon this time instead of mixing the colors. Oh, uh-oh. I think that's a whole crayon. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. I may have lost some pieces. All right, so same thing again this time. This stuff smells really weird, by the way. Like maybe it's the coconut oil, but it almost smells like French fries with some kind of acid. I don't know, it's a weird smell. So maybe if you're going to do this, add like a drop of essential oil once it's off the heat, because if you add it while it's too hot, it could actually light on fire. So I don't recommend like trying to do it while it's in here. Maybe once you take it out and it cools, you could add like a drop of something to make it a little less gross smelling. I don't know that I would recommend the smell. If you are gonna put essential oil in this though, I wouldn't recommend something like cinnamon or clove because those essential oils can like burn your skin off. So I would only use maybe like 1 drop per like 2 crayons, like so like 2 batches of this maybe. But I wouldn't recommend like cinnamon. I would say like maybe vanilla or lavender, something like that. Something more like gentle as opposed to something that could potentially burn your skin. I'm really surprised that this doesn't smell like crayons. Like I felt like it would smell like crayons. I like the smell of crayons, but there's no smell of crayons. Okay, I think this is boiling enough, so we're gonna put this in the boiling water very carefully. And then we're gonna mix it. All right, it looks like it's fully melted now. So same process again. Gonna take this off the heat though, because that's boiling a little too hard for my liking. All right, so this is the black version. So let's see. Oh, that's a little hot to touch. Okay, it's still a little hot to touch, but I think I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna pour the black color now. Oh, that was messy. That was a little too messy. Why does this look like something from like a horror movie? Like all those aliens, you know, that ooze the black stuff. I feel like this is what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna go put this one in the refrigerator as well, and then when they're done, I'm going to put them in their tubes. Okay, so I got the first one out of the fridge, and since this one is the XXO one, I'm going to use the red color. So, let's twist this down, okay, cool. And I think, uh-oh. Oh no, it broke! Okay, so that's really smushy. I don't think that's quite right. So maybe I should get the next one from the fridge and try again and see if we can get that one to go in the tube. All right, I've got the second try from the freezer this time. So hopefully this one will work. I went and washed my hands too. So. Ooh, I think this one's gonna work. Oh my gosh, it worked. And we have an XXO lipstick for Halloween. This is so cool! Since this one turned out perfectly, this one is gonna be a giveaway for you guys. So I'll set that to the side, and I'll just use my damaged one as the swatch. So let's try the EXO version next. So I have the EXO version right here. And let's cross our fingers because I only had 3 molds, so if this one fails, that's all I've got. Oh, this one came out perfect black lipstick. So now it's time to swatch it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of the black that's left on the mold and a little bit of the damaged pink one to show you the color. That way I still have two perfect lipsticks for you guys. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do half and half, just like the Obsession music video. So I'm gonna use my phone as a mirror. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Okay, let's try the black. There we go. Okay, so I think that the coral shade is my favorite because, I mean, I love black lipstick, but I feel like it doesn't necessarily go with my vibe right now, so the coral's my favorite, but they both applied really easily and they feel really moisturizing. Like, I could see myself wearing this all the time. Now, for me, I'm allergic to coconut oil, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't make a lot of this because I don't think I should be putting anything I'm allergic to on my face for a long time. But if you're not allergic to coconut oil, this would be perfect for you. As far as these as like everyday lipsticks, I don't know that I'd recommend putting crayons on your face every day, but for once in a while, I think this is totally fine. And honestly, this like pink shade is like a really, really pretty color. Like I kind of want to wear this every day just because the color's so good. And the black one is really cute too, but the black one smears a little more than I like my lipstick to. So I think this would be great for like a costume, but I don't know that I would wear it every day. You can probably already tell it's like a little down here. It's like climbing down my face. So I think this is great for Halloween, not every day. So I would recommend this for Halloween and this one for twice a week. Legal disclaimer right here. There are fictional lawyers screaming at me right now to remind you that crayons are not meant to be put on your face, that this is a DIY project and that you can do whatever you want or you could not do whatever you want. I can't tell you what to do or not to do. So all of that is completely up to you. But if you choose to put something like this on your face, I will be giving away these two lipsticks in the description below. So just leave a comment below and tell me which shade you like more. And I will pick two winners on November 5th to receive these super cute lipsticks. Now, when you leave your comment, don't forget to leave a social media handle so I can contact you for where to send these giveaways. And make sure you're subscribed because if you're not subscribed, then this lipstick will be lonely and it will go to someone else and it will be sad without you. So I think since I'm giving these away, I should officially name these. So I'm going to call this one the EXO Excellent because this color is super excellent. I love it. And it really does embody the like EXO vibe of like just the fire and the red. So I think this is perfect for that. And this one, the all black color, is just going to be the darker than Baekhyun's sense of humor color. It's a little damaged at the top because I accidentally put the lid on a little too close, so there's a teeny bit missing right there. I'm sorry, but other than that, it's perfectly normal. And I like that this one is like a very dark Halloween color and it matches the vibe of EXO in the Obsession video perfectly. So if you need something for Halloween or cosplay or just want to have fun, this one's for you. So pros and cons of this recipe. The pros are it's pretty easy to make. Most of the stuff you can find at home or you know, it's a quick trip to Walmart. I would also say it's really moisturizing. Like my lips feel amazing right now. And once it's cooled, it doesn't smell weird. Like that smell I mentioned from earlier is completely gone, and now it just kind of smells like crayons, which I love the smell of crayons. The good thing about this as well is that you can make your own colors, so you're not just limited to what a brand has available. If there's a color you really want but can't find, you can mix your own. And all you have to do is get the color ratios right. And since you're using crayons, I mean, during school, they're like $1 a box. So if you mess up, it's not like a huge waste of money. You can just go in and make a new color. So I'd say there's a lot of pros for this for me, but there are still a few cons. The cons would be, I wouldn't recommend making all your lipstick like this because it is made with crayons, and you know, crayons aren't really meant for everyday wear on your face. And also, it's very messy. I mean, I have crayon on me, on my workspace, on my tools, probably in my fridge. So if you're trying to do something clean, this is probably not the best idea. And you're really gonna wanna cover your workspace well. The other con that I would say is that you have to leave these in the fridge at the right time, because I took one out too early, and it's basically a mushy mess that I now have to clean out of my mold. So con would also be there's a little bit of a learning curve to this recipe. You have to get it right. You can't just like pour it in and be like, okay, I can take it out in like 2 minutes. So you'll have to see what works for you in your climate with the supplies you have, that kind of thing. I just want to say a quick safety warning for those of you who aren't used to doing DIYs like this. I am using a hot plate and boiling water, and molten wax can be very dangerous if you spill it on your skin. It can cause horrible burns that could send you to the emergency room. So if you are going to do this recipe yourself, please be very, very careful when handling these. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had so much fun making lipstick today that was EXO themed for one of my favorite music videos, and I hope you guys had so much fun watching this too. Don't forget to leave a comment below so that you can be entered into the giveaway, and hit the subscribe button so that you are confirmed for that giveaway. If you guys want to see more fun videos like this, don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you're alerted when I post new K-pop content. Until next time, you guys, see you later. Well, like all of the oil has melted before I've even gotten in the water. So I guess the oil is really just for the crayon. The oil's for the crayon. No, the heat is for the